Welcome, Miller's Monsters, and I have an urban legend for you from New Mexico, and this is the legend of La Mala Hora, or the Evil Hour, as it is other name. And this is a wicked spirit or demon. It's usually found in lonely country roads and at crossroads, and it likes to terrorize people who travel alone, and it lurks in the darkness, and it appears in the shape of a large black lump, usually constantly moving and changing its size. It can grow larger and smaller, and it looks like a ghostly black shroud or large black cotton ball. And anyone who sets eyes on this runs the risk of being driven insane, and it tries to hypnotize and paralyze yourself. Thank you, Sarah, for joining in. And it will then, as you're standing there or sitting there, it'll envelop you and suffocate you, and the next day you're found dead on the side of the road. At other times it transforms into a wicked woman. She appears wearing black clothing, and her hair is long and unkempt. They don't have combs, because all these women and witches always have their hair unkempt. And if you do meet her in a crossroads, it usually means that somebody you know is going to die. And I'm going to tell you a story now of someone who encountered her at a crossroads. And one night a woman was at her friend's house, and her husband was on a business trip, and so she decided to take a lonely drive at midnight. She left the house, drove down the road, and she approached a small crossroad, and then suddenly a dark shape appeared in front of her. The woman screamed in fright, slammed on the brakes, and when she looked up again, it had disappeared. Okay, and she thought, breathed a sigh of relief. That was scary, but nothing, no big deal. She turned to her right and saw something, and right beside her window, looking at her, was a hideous old lady. She had a twisted face of a demon, glowing red eyes, and short pointed teeth, and that almost gave her a heart attack on the spot. The lady began clawing at the window, and this woman hit the gas and took off. She made it back home and told her friend about that, and she said, it must have been La Mala Hora. And so the lady didn't sleep all night, went home, and when she got home, she was met by a bunch of police cars, and they broke the news to her that at midnight her husband was mugged and shot while walking back to his hotel. So, spooky, spooky story, people. Be careful driving those roads alone.